what episode is this? Like 17, something like that. You know, we keep it rolling, man. We got my man Darryl the Prue in the house tonight. Charlie Moore and Chase, man. We gonna kick it off with this Wizards home team. Big win last night. Big shot by Wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, Prue, what you think the Wizards gonna do in Game 7?
I think Boston's gonna win this one. You know, I think, you know, if it wasn't for Wall hitting that shot, they wouldn't have won the game. And if it wasn't for Isaiah Thomas throwing that ball away when coach called a perfect trap at the right time, and you know they scored on that bucket, it'd been a different game.
Yeah, I got the Wizards, man, on the road. Somebody got one on the road. I think it's their time. Wall is playing with a lot of confidence right now. Bill looked good last night, 33-35. Just need Porter to step up this game. We can't win with him without him getting 2 points. We only had 3 scores the other night. I think we're gonna win this game, man. I like that game last night because it was a playoff atmosphere, man. They played defense out there. Wasn't a lot of scoring. There was a lot of rustling, tussling, and hustling around. So I'm proud of the Wizards, man. John Wall, big shot.
Same thing. It probably was one of the best playoff games that I've seen because there's been too many blowouts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you haven't seen too many competitive games, you know, in these playoffs or whatever. But, I mean, I ain't got no favorite basketball team, but, man, I'm always with the home team if they can actually figure the shit out because it does something for the city. You know what I'm saying?
You think they can win Game 7 in Boston?
That's going to be the tough part.
Yeah.
Like, how...
Yes or no, man?
Yeah.
They gonna win?
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So it's 2-2. So I know Bone ain't got the Wizards winning in Boston.
No, I just think, you know what I'm saying, I think it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody protecting their home.
Yeah.
And this Wall and Marbles, and I just think that, you know, I don't think Wall and Bill and dudes been through a Game 7 to go on the road, you know what I'm saying, how they've been playing terrible on the road.
Yeah.
And to actually get this last one, I mean, that's...
teams. Yeah.
Yes, that's going to be like, you know what I'm saying, like real tough.
Who surprised you in this series so far, though? Either team.
I mean, I really don't give a fuck who wins.
I say, what player has surprised you?
None of them motherfuckers. I mean, everybody playing okay. You know? I mean, it's all
like Avery Bradley?
Avery Bradley can play.
Okay.
That now you right. Yeah, I always knew he can play.
Yeah,
He the X factor for Boston.
He was right behind John Wall in high school.
Yeah.
He the X factor for Boston.
I be damn, that motherfucker look just like Earl Tyson. Pep. That motherfucker look just like that.
I was looking at him the other day. I was like, man, there's Pep out there, man.
No bullshit, man.
Athletic Pep. Athletic Pep, man.
Yeah, athletic Pep. This nigga
Boy,
crazy.
man, got that mean face, that little squinch.
But I mean, like I said, whoever win this series, it is over anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
Run,
They get a bonus
run
check.
into them calves, man.
They get a nice check.
You know what I'm saying? Run into them calves, it's done.
They get a nice playoff bonus check.
Nice bonus.
But after that, it's over. Because the king is in the house, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a
Hey, Lonnie
long
Red, you
time.
hear that shit? The king in the house,
The
nigga.
king is in the house,
Fuck is
man.
you
He's
talking about,
ready.
Lonnie?
He's boogieing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who can check?
I don't know. Prue, let's get on this subject anyway. But we got the veteran in the house, man. He knowledge of basketball, man. What you think about Lonnie Rell's comments, man, about saying that LeBron is not good? You can say Lonnie's a damn fool. You can say that.
I like Lonnie, but
I love Lonnie Rell. Yeah, that's my man. Lonnie, my motherfucking man.
my opinion about Lonnie about to change right now. I'm not a fan of no one, but goddamn, this man takes terrible teams to the championship every year.
Yeah.
Terrible teams. You know, even before he got the All-Stars, he was taking the teams before he went to Miami. He was taking the Cleveland teams to the Eastern Conference Final. You get to learn how to win the big ones, but dude, you told me he said he's not skilled. I mean, like he brings the ball up court, he shoots the ball, he passes the ball, he rebounds, he posts up there. Like, what does he? What though he don't? He does everything. You know what I mean? He does everything. It's like, you know, it's like that's the problem that everybody faces now because they have nobody to guard them in the league except for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
That's the only person to guard. That's the only person that slow him down.
Spurs, baby.
That's a good series too.
Yeah. San Antonio, man, put on a clinic the other night.
Yeah,
Good God.
that's gonna be a good series too. Churchware, what's up, baby?
Houston went to sleep early that night.
Yeah, like yesterday's game, nobody really talks about it, but that was a hell of a coach game.
Yeah.
Especially at the end.
Both sides.
Both sides.
D'Antoni got out-coached.
I'm talking about the Wizards game.
No, the
the Boston
Wizards.
game.
I'm sorry.
The Wizards. He definitely got out coached. But Wizards, the Wizards and Boston, man.
Yeah.
The dude was drawing up plays. It was working.
Out of time.
Was that the first game? Was that the first
game?
game with under 100 points, both teams?
Yeah.
In the series?
Yeah.
See, niggas assholes getting tight. They getting scared. They ain't pushing the rock.
I want to say the defense getting a little
Real playoff
little
But you can see
That's
it
the
like
first
real playoff
game
game.
I
you can see
seen
it
like
under
that.
3 minutes. Like 3 minutes left in the game, the pace slows all the way down, like completely.
They're supposed to.
With 3 minutes left in the game,
If you got a good point guard.
they get the rebound and they walking the ball up the floor, and it's a fast break that needs to happen, but they walking the ball up the floor. Next thing you know, they shooting the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. If you paying attention to the game,
Hey.
Well, this is where y'all played at a high level. You said the game slows down, but all year long they're just playing.
Right.
They're just playing.
Right.
They're just playing. Like that's why LeBron don't care if they're in first or second, because he knows when it slows down, he gonna take over.
And he ain't care about at home and he ain't care about none of that
He don't
shit.
care about none of that stuff.
And about the Cavs, it's their first time actually having their whole squad healthy.
yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the regular season they was trying to get some shit together. You know what I'm saying? With what they had and everybody, this is actually their first time, and it's the right time
Then
for everybody to be healthy.
Love ain't playing the finals last year, did he?
He played the year before last year. He played last year.
He played last year, Love did. Okay.
But then they brung new players on at the same time. The last
Darryl.
2 months of the season, Darryl Williams, Kyle Cole.
Darren Williams, a big pickup for them.
big time
man.
vets.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
That's
But,
what it's
they
about.
got to get acclimated to the whole situation.
Kyle Cole.
Knowing where their shots gonna come from and get comfortable. Like a lot of people don't understand that. They just trying to figure out why the basketball not going in. They looking at the game.
Yeah, LeBron a good GM too.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
Got
what they
them
do.
in there.
That's what they do.
There's a difference between
got an
volume
opinion.
shooters and,
Yeah.
and efficient players.
Yeah.
Right,
They're
right,
efficient. Just like
right.
San Antonio, they sit the whole five down and they still efficient.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Because the pros, they all pros. They could do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we all, they suck, they this, they that, but they still pros.
Man, his evaluation,
Yeah.
is,
It's the reason
LeBron
you're a pro.
evaluation is ridiculous every game. That's not even.
Say that
It's not even. LeBron evaluation is plus 20, 30, 40 every game. Everybody else is probably plus a 5, plus a 7,
Right,
or
right.
minus something.
Right, but look,
If you're looking at it from that standpoint.
But look at this. Like you see it. Like you got older now, Brian. When you was young, you just played.
Yeah.
Nah, that motherfucker
He
was
was
wild. He
gone.
was out of control. He was.
Don't do that. He Dunbar.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Don't do that. He's
That
Dunbar.
motherfucker was wild and
Dunbar
out of
don't do
control.
that. Dunbar don't do
Wild
that.
and out of control.
So I watched you
Hold on,
play.
he wasn't wild and out of control.
I ain't talking about you.
Okay,
I'm
all
talking
right,
to him.
all right.
So we play. I watch him play pickup game now. Now he control every moment of the game. He watching every moment. He's talking this and that. That's what LeBron is. LeBron is so far ahead of everybody. That's what Kobe was, and that's what them young guys like DeRozan and Wall and all them guys got to get to. Even on defense. Watch this. This is coming. Yada yada yada. But and that's what he's doing now as he got older. That's what we all did as we got older.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the stuff between our ears picks up. And a lot of guys don't do that. They just keep playing the same way. That's why dudes are old now, trying to play the same way. He can't move.
Hey, we talk about that. We talking about that like when you young and you just athletic out there. When you get older, them legs go out. You get the game calm down. What else can you do?
Yeah, basketball.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
Gotta
a long
Reinvent
way.
yourself. You have to reinvent yourself, man.
Now I'm gonna go to you. So I watch you. So at the end of your career, playing down in Watts and over at Berry Farms, you put horses around you. Cause you
Had to.
You had to.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah.
But people ain't see that.
Couldn't do it all.
Then when you had to step up, you
Yeah.
stepped up. Be like, we
Exactly.
can't do it all the time. Like, you know what I mean?
The
Like,
Thrill Gill, what's up, baby? You gotta know when you're Dunbar, homies.
Dunbar,
I'm siding this Dunbar shit, man.
Block Dunbar.
Yeah, we gonna get right, but we got the Darryl the True Prue on the show, man. To me, definitely the most skillful. You know what I'm saying? Big man that to me in the area. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the skill wise, man. Like, when did you start like you know what I'm saying noticing that you had to get a certain edge over guys? You know what I'm saying? Because the rap, you know what I'm saying? Prue wasn't a lot of athletic, but you beat guys with moves and just skill shit. You know what I'm saying? At what point in time you had to, you know what I'm saying, get your game together like that?
The funny part, I don't even play that long. I started playing organized basketball in the 8th grade over at Sousa, over in Southeast. And I was a forward guard. And I just kept growing and growing and growing. Jodine Davidson had me doing everything, inside and out. You know what I mean? So, remember Scooby?
Yes, Campbell.
Bernard Campbell. Bernard Campbell doesn't get no credit. Bernard Campbell, one of the baddest dudes that come through the city.
Yeah,
he was 6'8", played inside, outside.
What college he in?
He was All-American. Ended up going to Delaware State with Jodine.
He was All-American?
Yeah, ended up going to Delaware State with Jodine. Yeah. Jodine Davidson. I mean, Jodine's the only one getting him to go to school. He just, you know what I mean? He was a surfing quarters dude. He was
Delaware State.
I mean, dude was incredible.
I remember that name.
And Westmore came in. He just stuck me in the paint. I learned a lot of different moves from this dude named Spook. I was supposed to go to Murray. And once somebody taught me all these inside moves, so I got good at that. Everybody, I could be the next Adrian Danley. But nobody never really told me that at 6'7", 6'8", in the 10th and 11th grade that they ain't gonna work as you get older.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I always had the other skills. But back then everybody big, they put you in the paint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went through college. You had to play outside a little bit. Still didn't really work on anything, but if your skill level was high, you still can handle different things. But when I first became a pro and I started working on my game, I was like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. I was in Brazil, so the guy who coached Oscar Smith and they beat the USA team was my coach, my first pro coach. He put me at the 2.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah. I ain't hit my first 3 until the championship game. But he had me up, started me at the 2. I ended up making a sub. I ended up going to the 4, but it expanded my game. And I started looking at the game different. And because, just like we do a lot of guys around here, we see the kid, he's young. He might be 6'4" in the 7th grade, but he might stop growing.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I mean? Because we got a bunch of guards teaching guards, sometimes you need to teach them how to be skilled,
Yeah.
I had a lot of people that knew the game, and you got to decipher who knows and who knows what and who doesn't know much.
Right.
My junior high coach knew this, he knew that. I take that, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
And that's what's not happening nowadays.
That's like the IQ of it.
Yeah.
You absorb things, what's going on. No matter what situation, you can pick up something from any player, any coach, and just absorb it. So who was your head coach at West Virginia?
Gail Catlett.
Gail Catlett. Yeah.
I was fortunate enough, like the Dunbar thing. I was supposed to, my local school was Anacostia, and HD wanted me. Dunbar never heard of me. I just walked in the building. I sent my records up there. Was trying to get them to go to HD, and Jodine wouldn't let me out the building. And going to a winning program like that, teaching you how to win. You know what I mean? I had somebody in front of me to teach me how to play. Back then it was Bernard Campbell, Mike Miller, Stretch, Tyrone Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had Sean Alvarado. It was like I was one of the shortest dudes on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every day in practice was harder than the games.
So you went there 10th grade?
10th grade, yeah.
Okay.
So, back then we didn't have
junior high,
ninth grade.
Yeah, junior high ball.
I only played like 6 games in junior high in my life.
Who was Susan, right?
Yeah.
So,
I hurt my ankle.
We used to beat the shit out of Susan.
I was right up the street from it.
We used to play Elliott. Because what happened was I got hurt. Wilbur Jones. Wilbur Jones played. I didn't play this my 7th grade. I was scared. I never played before, so I was scared. You know what I mean? I was scared. Then came out the next year. I grew a little bit, and I played with Tony O'Cannon. Wilbur Jones just left. I played a little bit. I didn't know what I was doing. The next year, I got hurt my ankle. Only played half the season. We lost all the games, and we started winning. And I got mad because I didn't get MVP. So I kept that for 3 years at Dunbar. The dude who won MVP never played in high school. But you know what I mean? How y'all do. We keep things in our mind and motivate us.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I never knew I was going to be all met my junior year. I only been playing for 3 years. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's good.
You were originally committed to Georgetown, right?
Yeah, that's another story.
You tell it, motherfucker. That's what we're here for.
I never really wanted to go.
Man, you sound like somebody I know.
No, because it was like this. The best player at that time to me in that era was Anthony Jones.
No, hands down.
Hands down.
Love me some. I never seen him play. I just read about him every day in the paper.
You ain't never watched him?
No, I told you, dude. I ain't do nothing. I just stayed in Southeast. You know how it is. I never crossed the bridge. Yeah, Anthony Jones. So by the time I got to Dunbar, Jodine was like, no, nobody else going Georgetown. Nobody was going to Georgetown.
Oh, Jodine said that shit?
Man.
Damn. That's some shit I never knew.
Yeah, Jodine.
That was the same shit with the
Jodine
Baptist
didn't
shit.
like John Thompson or Bates.
Oh, okay.
Bates told me before he died,
Oh my God.
he was scared to talk to me because Jodine threatened him.
Well, Pat, you won't get a motherfucker from Dunbar. I'll tell you that, motherfucker. You better go somewhere else, Patrick. Go somewhere else, Patrick.
Do that in the water.
You will not get another motherfucker from Dunbar.
Anthony Jones was ranked higher than Michael Jordan in the senior year.
Yeah.
That's how good he was.
They was 1 and 1A, 1A and 1B.
Yeah, that's how good he was.
Yeah,
Dude,
that night,
amazing.
was tough.
Yeah, he was amazing. You know?
Yeah, man.
And it was like, don't go.
Yeah.
So my senior year, I don't know how Westmore got hired. I'm sure Thompson had something to do with it. But like, I'm 13 All-American, and 3 schools come to talk to me. Just 3. West Virginia, Ohio State, Georgetown. I had a list of 15.
So you didn't get no access to none of your
I
mail?
ain't going to visit.
Talking about your mail.
I got all my mail. I got tons of mail.
Yeah.
Right, I got tons of mail, and I gave him a list of 15 schools where I wanted to go, and
That was
Georgetown
early
was
in the
going.
summer?
I want to go to Maryland, Syracuse, DePaul was my first 3.
Yeah, everybody
And
knew
Louisville,
them back
The
then.
ball was a big program back then.
And
you
Louisville.
were playing Rod- you were
Me
playing
and
Rod
Rod,
Strickland.
me and Rod was cool. Always, everybody liked Syracuse,
Yeah.
and I thought Louisville was a forwards school.
Yeah.
You know, Louisville and North Carolina.
See, mail back then came handwritten, didn't it?
Man, John
All
Calipari,
the who you were.
The real letters.
Yeah, real letters.
Real shit.
When you get that joint typed up, you be like, hey, man,
When the
all right,
mail
thank you,
list.
man.
Generated mail.
Yeah, that's generated.
Yeah.
does that.
When that joint,
Not then though. Ain't had no computers back then doing
when
that.
you
They
get
typed
that
that
little,
stuff up.
get that little card that's handwritten,
the card
you like,
that's
oh
handwritten.
yeah, all right, man, you on my list, bro.
You know, up until probably the last few years, Anthony Jones was still getting mail at Dunbar. That's how good he was. Dude was amazing. We used to go to Doc's gym, man. Dude was like-
Dr. Jim.
when he left Georgetown, Billy Martin, man, I should have left too. I mean, it was just, you know, it was just crazy.
But he ended up coaching up there. So how was that experience up there? You?
It was,
Yeah.
I love Lil John.
All right, cool.
I love Lil John. Lil John is the best. He listened to most everything I said. I don't know if y'all watched the games, and he came down, and you know, I wasn't on the bench at first, and he put me on the bench, and he trusted everything I said, and
Yeah.
you know, he trusted me to work with the guys and stuff like that. You know, it's unfortunate how things, you know, pan out for him, but you know, when you got too many factors in his ear,
Yeah.
and not letting him, you know, be able to get players and stuff like that, it hurts.
Right.
I think he's gonna get another job when he
No,
finds.
he
Oh, he
definitely
coming to get another
definitely
job.
get another
He
job.
definitely get another job.
I think
He probably need a year to just chill.
He might get the Georgetown job back because Patrick ain't gonna do shit. Fuck y'all know
I just think-
a 7-foot goddamn coach can turn a goddamn program right up in the head coach's goddamn life. No disrespect, Patrick. You's a bad motherfucker in that court, though. You talking about some other shit now.
you mad because the dude tall? You mad because the dude tall?
Nah, Pat, my man. I'm just fucking with you, Pat. I need my tickets, man.
Well, Charlie, you know, Charlie can tell you it's a little different up there.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little different up there. You go to different schools and you see how they interact and stuff, and it's a lot different. Without saying it, you know, you know it too, Bone. So you know, it's a tough situation. You know, it's just like it put too much pressure on people that don't need it. You need to take care of the people who's taking care of your son.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
did you say you was committed to Georgetown, but you never went up there for a year?
Never got. I got out. I don't know how I got out.
You didn't go to the summer program?
I didn't do none of that. I never, like I told you, it was, we had I'll tell y'all the story that nobody knows. So.
You said on this motherfucker, everybody gonna know now. Everybody listen.
That's all good, man.
I'm 50 now, I don't give a shit. That shit don't matter no more. I ain't jumping on the shit right now. Man, so all year I was wavering, because I ain't want, you know, it wasn't my choice. I'm like, I ain't had no, you know, other choice. Westmore told me if I signed with Maryland, that he'd make sure I wouldn't make all Met and wouldn't pay the capital clients. And that was my 2 different things. I already made it once.
Goodness.
Yeah, he
That
told me
shit's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, it was a rough year.
That go to show a lot of bullshit was going on. It
think
still goes on.
Yeah.
I think Lefty would have had somebody rough him off though, man.
I love Lefty.
Yeah, I think Lefty would have had somebody.
Lefty would send that bag. Lefty would send that
Lefty would have
bag.
made a call.
Lefty would send that motherfucking bag.
Man, we used to go there.
sure,
Me and my cousin used to go to games. He would give us money for the tickets and shit. And all. Yeah, he had that little brown wallet with the little clip on it.
But Lefty's there, the baggy man.
Baggy. Merlin got the baggy.
But so at the end,
What questions? Times?
so like we you know how once you go up there after your high school season, to go up there and work out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I asked for some extra bus tokens because my mom wasn't gonna give me no extra bus tokens to go. Yeah, I asked. I just needed some tokens to get back before the
That's
school.
funny, man.
Because I was running out by Wednesday, and some people don't know, I was hurt at the end of my high school year. I had what they call plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
My feet were killing me, both of them. And they wanted me to play. I'm like, y'all.
Is that why you couldn't jump?
I never could jump. I could jump a little bit. I was dunking on people.
Jump a little bit,
I was dunking on people in the junior year, but my feet was messed up after that. I got lazy and got fat. But they wanted me to play and this and this. And John started saying stuff, and he was like, him and I met Mary Finley, and she told me I'd be like Michael Graham. I don't like the way you dress. I went to all.
Mary Finley was my chick, man.
I'll tell y'all my Georgetown story next week.
Yeah, I went through all that. So, being frustrated. So one day I said, you recruiting me, I really want to go to Maryland. Matter of fact, I called Lefty the other day. I don't know why I said it.
Yeah, I don't know why you said
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why. All hell broke loose after that. My moms came up, my coach had a meeting. We go through the meeting, mom said some things, they said some things. And he said he wasn't taking me back. And so we leave out. He said, I really can mess you over and say, you got to do 2 years. If you want to transfer, you got to sell out 2 years, or you got to go to JUCO. He said, what I'm going to say is that you do get accepted in school. So he did me a favor by saying that so I can go to play right away. But my high school coach told me, man, we can go find another black coach and go to George Raveling. I'm like, really?
Who was Raveling? USC at the time?
USC.
Owl. It was an
PG
Owl.
Right.
Roy
Roy Marble down there. That nice little mob.
Yeah.
West Virginia just hung around and it was just there. I wanted to go to, like I said, I still wanted to go to Syracuse and Maryland, but Maryland kind of was wavering because they all the stuff was in the Washington Post. They was like, well, if you can't get accepted at Georgetown, why you gonna get accepted at Maryland? So I ain't want to go through all that.
Man, that's funny, man. It's a familiar story, man. So, no, seriously though, when you left though, they was gonna try to say something.
That's how
that
Smith
you
got that
didn't
scholarship.
I remember
They
that.
was trying to say something that you didn't do, so they could put that out there like you did. All right. How long they hold your release?
They didn't hold it long. They didn't hold it. The crazy part was they didn't put it in the paper until the day I graduated high school. So the day I graduated high school, it came out the next day in the Post.
All right.
So they held it for like a month. They told everybody like a month later.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got nobody from the city right now on that team, huh?
They got the boy from H.G. Woodson.
Oh, yeah, he going to Antoine Walker?
Antoine Walker.
He can play too.
Yeah, he can play.
He can play too.
I think Pat
I don't know. Can he Georgetown play
He can
I
play.
mean,
for that level?
I mean,
How many
He got a new era, it's a new era, man.
How many
Yeah,
players
I
do we have
understand,
overall?
I know.
How many players do we have overall now? Do they have 7?
They
Maybe 8 or 9.
I think Pat.
did the kid?
Because another kid just transferred.
Dirk's still
said
there?
Pat is
Justin's still there, but
everywhere,
Akoi just
I know Akoi
transferred. Yeah, he just
man. Alonzo
transferred.
Mourner's son.
Alonzo Mourner's son left with
Yeah, Alonzo
Pete,
Mourner's
with
son
Pete
left.
gone, Rodney gone. They got some scholarships open.
I
They
knew
took
Zoe's son was
3
leaving. I
kids.
told you that when Zoe
They
had
signed-
that look on his face when they
Right.
put him in with
Yeah,
33
with 30
seconds
seconds
Yeah.
in the game.
They've signed 3 kids though.
for this year coming income.
Grad senior guard,
So they might not be that good.
7'2" kid that's coming to New Mexico, and a kid out of Putnam. I mean, out of
12 and 18. This year, 12 and 18.
But getting back to your experience at Georgetown, Prue, I know for sure. I mean that you was a big part in Greg Monroe and Roy Hibbert's. You know what I'm saying? Getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like what was your technique as far as like teaching Greg Monroe, both of y'all lefties? What was his strengths and what you think he had to work on to become the player he is right now? Because he's pretty damn good.
Greg was always good. Jeff, all of them was different. Like Jeff was really raw. He ain't had no, like he was a center. when he first came to Georgetown.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. He was shot blocker.
Yeah,
that's all he did.
Yeah,
He wasn't tipped toward yet.
Yeah, he wasn't taught anything, so we just did a lot of skill work with him, and he was smart, so he could see stuff. You know, if you talk to him, he could, film work, he could figure it out. Like Roy didn't have no skills. Roy could dribble and handle the ball, but he didn't have no moves. He had a good touch. He had a slow shot. Just fix that. Greg was already good.
So it was terrible.
You said Greg was already
good because I got him after his freshman year. All the thing with him was he'd hold the ball like a little kid, like holding right here. So we just moved ball placement, and he picks up moves like that. So it was easy to show him moves. I just did it.
Yeah, and he left-handed like
he's
you.
left-handed. Yeah. Only thing that Greg has a problem with, he can't pound the ball. His hands are smaller.
Okay.
His hands about your size.
Really?
Yeah, he got small hands. That's why he's not elite and he's not a big time athlete. Like he can play. He can get you those numbers. He can get you those numbers.
Out of the three of them though, out of Jeff Green, Hibbert, and Monroe, who you think has gotten the most improvement from day one from you working with them individually?
Got to be Roy.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Man.
Could put one foot in front
I
of the
don't
other.
think you get enough
When we
credit
go
for
to Georgetown,
that.
he was like 12.
Yeah, that nigga was terrible.
I don't think
He was
you
like
get enough
12,
credit for
13,
that.
and he could not run up and down the floor.
I get no credit for none of it.
I don't think
Shit,
you
I
get enough
give
credit
you
for that,
credit.
Roy.
The city guys do. That's y'all. I need some national attention.
I give you all the credit in the world for that shit. Cause I know the work you put in with them guys. You know what I'm saying?
And your big guy you just had, man, it's on the hour.
Oh, y'all.
Oh, Luka, yeah.
Luka's good too.
The big kid going to take over.
Was he already good?
Yeah.
I just got him better.
Murray, yeah. He just needed some. That's all like everybody. Everybody needs something.
He won MVP in every game he played in this year.
Yeah, every tournament.
Every
Yeah,
game
great
he
hand.
played.
That's that good?
7 feet, right?
He's that good?
How tall
He
is
can
he?
score.
How tall is
And he's fundamentally sound. He boxes out every time. He rebounds. He just can't jump over this pin.
what, he about
Oh,
16?
he's technical.
He's very technical and he can shoot. His father did it. His father used to own an overseas team.
Wow.
And his father played too. His father was like 6'8", 6'9", and he showed him a lot of stuff. And he got
That's your
great
new
hands.
car out there.
Huh?
That's your new car.
He was a free because he
Take over got that bag.
He was a free because he played on the team.
Keith Stevens got that bag, you little fat motherfucker.
I need one of them other guys to drop a bag. $50 million dudes. Like with Roy, I did the most with Roy. Even when I left Georgetown,
Tough, man.
the year he made the All-Star team, I worked him out all that summer, and he made the All-Star team. Worked him out, and Greg used to come back every summer until he got the big deal. And he hasn't been in the area, but I used to work him out every summer.
Yeah.
And you gotta keep doing it. I don't think Roy got caught up in doing this MMA stuff. And he stopped working. He was a fight. He wanted to get stronger and stuff like that. So that's what he was doing.
All right.
Yeah. He got caught up in doing that, and he had
Money make the world go
he had a dude. You know the dude Justin that works out people?
Justin. Zomelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He works out with Roy now.
Who the hell gonna fight a 7-footer in the MMA?
But I'm saying,
T.J. Jones was boxing.
That ain't boxing. That's trying to kill each other, man.
Just like y'all know, y'all seen it, you seen it. Like you go to these camps, the NBA camps. This dudes like Justin Zomelo working these dudes out. He never played. Don't know how. Like what can Justin show Roy how to play in the paint?
But you got it's almost like coaching. You got some guys that
That's
never
coaching.
coach.
I ain't
Which is fine.
coaching and working out different. But look how Roy been playing lately.
But some people
Terrible.
but some people have.
It's not just like coaching.
No,
different.
I'm
It's totally different.
that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
That's
Come on
finish?
come on with this undersized point guard.
All I'm saying is you got some people that played the game that never coached, right? And then they terrible coaches. But then you got some people,
Some people play the game and never coach.
right?
Yeah, they can't coach. I
They can't coach.
Yeah.
But you heard what I just said, right? You said some people played the game and never
niggas
coached.
lunching.
Not some people that
Wait,
coached the
wait,
game never played.
And that's the flip side of it. You got players that played the game but never coached, and they terrible coaches. And you got some coaches that been around the game for a long time, and they picked up how to coach the game of basketball, and then they actually are pretty decent coaches. Brad Stevens.
Yeah, Avery Johnson.
All right. That's all I said.
Which is
fine. But if you're around the game for so long,
you gotta play. You got to have played the game to work a motherfucker out,
which is fine. But
so that has nothing to do with
some of these motherfuckers learn how to work people out.
That's how Andy Enfield got on. He didn't never play. He was a shooting coach. That's how he
Stevens
became
played basketball at some point in his life.
Understand,
which is fine.
Understand.
Man, Gundy's played
on that level. No, some of these motherfuckers never played on that level.
Right.
Jeff and Van.
Okay.
We talking working out,
which is fine. It's the same thing. Everybody that works people out never played the game of basketball or on a high level.
Let me say this.
That's all I'm saying.
All workouts ain't good.
Exactly.
All workouts ain't good.
And that's what
my point is. How can someone 5'9" teach somebody how to be?
No, I agree.
6'10".
Like I didn't teach Roy how to be big.
That's the point that I'm
like
trying to
Roy would go to these little. When he was at Georgetown, he would go to these places, like these NBA places. A guy tried to show him the Garnett move. He can't do that. That's not his makeup.
Right.
That's the difference. Agree with you. That's the difference.
I agree.
That's the difference. I can't teach him the same way I teach you.
Right.
Like I got Hunter Dickinson from the Mavs. Him and Luka Garza are different. But the same at the same time. I got to teach them different. Roy was different from Jeff. Jeff was different from Greg. So that's what everybody can just go look at YouTube and get a drill.
Exactly.
A
drill is a drill, but it's actually teaching somebody or helping somebody to get better. It's something totally different. But some of these people been around the game so long that they really feel like they know what they doing.
Yeah.
From that standpoint, whether it's coaching, whether it's working people out, man, I done been in situations where these niggas never played in their life, but they responsible for my drills.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as on your situation, Chase, who and when you was like hooping on a regular basis, who was working you out?
Pause.
No homo.
Sheesh, man.
I said no homo.
All right. As far I only went into the gym with one person since I was in high school, and that was Gary Lampins. Nobody else was real. I never worked out with nobody else. Gary Lampins was the only person from high school to college, and I'm talking about like off time, like downtime, summertime, whatever, pro, whatever. I only worked out with one person since I was 14 years old, and that was Gary Lampins. That's it.
I mean, I checked a few of his when he working out guys. You know what I'm saying? Lamp do a good job. You know, it's me, Lamp. You need to lead them motherfucking cones. Stay on 495 and lead them up on the cones in the motherfucking beltway. Goddamn cones, you covering up the whole goddamn gym.
But that's
motherfucker can't even dribble the ball and fucking when you got his goddamn cones, Lamp. Fuck. My man, Lamp, what's up, baby?
That's my point though. Like, it's not about the drills. Like, baby doing. When I started working at Georgetown, he said it's the verbiage. Half the time, Gary was talking. Yeah. And that's what it is. Yeah. It's like with Jeff, it's me talking to him. Greg, it's me talking to him. We do the drill, but like anybody can do a drill. If you don't know how to do it when the body get out there, then or something else get out there, then it's no.
Because Lambert talked for 30 minutes. About one drill.
Right.
And then you do that drill for 30 minutes. I'm dead serious. He'll talk for 30 minutes.
With Jeff Green.
I was thinking more so an hour. Lamp would talk like a motherfucker. Yeah. My man, what's up, Lamp?
You look at the clock and be like, man, I got to get this call. I ain't got 5 minutes.
Man. And then all of a sudden, you trying to figure out, like, hold up, like, I gotta warm up all over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you understood it because he helped you understand exactly like the drill that you was doing or whatever you was doing. He helped you understand what you was doing it for.
So it translates to the game. So it translates to the game.
Yeah, it translates to the game. And everything we did was for the game. It wasn't getting shots up like I got to get 500 up today. We was gonna get 500 shots up or 1,000 shots up or from that standpoint. But everything was technique. It was technical. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to figure out like you got motherfuckers who fucking fade on their jump shot and they can't even fucking shoot the basketball because they watch too much TV. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to actually learning how to shoot the fucking basketball and then, all right, when you fade, that's a heat check. But other than that, you got to get yourself back together again, and lock back in.
You know John Battle?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, we used to play in the coalition, and John Battle would shoot two spots on the floor all game and get 40-something points. Elbows.
Mid-range.
You can tell when he worked out. You know what I mean? Because he just got to the elbows, like you said. That's what he did. He did whatever he had to do to get to the elbows.
And that was John Battle has to be one of the toughest motherfuckers as far as like just working on this game.
Yeah.
I ain't, no bullshit. I ain't seen too many people that worked out like this motherfucker as far as like in the gym, getting better. He's that motherfucker used to be a tech, man. Just, I mean, he deserved everything, you know what I'm saying,
he wasn't
that he earned. You know what I'm saying? He earned all that shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker stayed in the gym,
Under the radar.
Yeah, him and Delonte tell them niggas gym rats. You know what I'm saying? Gym rats, man.
And that's a part of the technical part.
Yeah.
If you in the gym and you working on your credentials, like you working on everything, but the technical part of it, it's not about just going in the gym. I'm a firm believer in that. I don't give a fuck if you go in the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means nothing.
Right.
I'm going to the gym at 1, 2. Yeah. Who cares?
Well, as long as you get in the gym.
As long as you get your work in, it doesn't matter. And your work comes first, and then you can play
So you can say,
after that.
I got to the gym before you.
So what?
Yeah.
Man, I won.
Did you sleep in?
I won.
Kobe got a lot to do with that.
I won.
I'm in the gym before everybody else.
That's possible.
Everybody different.
Everybody different. Like, that might be your routine, but just because you went in the gym at 6 and I went in the gym at 1, that doesn't mean you better than me.
Exactly.
Or that doesn't mean that you're going to win when we play against each
Or
other.
that he work harder than you.
As long as I get my work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Then when that coach put you 5-on-5,
we got to play.
what? Yeah.
We got to play.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. But then go back to, what we was talking about as far as people working out, guys that never played, that's working out people. It's some guys that really study that shit. They really study that shit and be like, because they might have played in junior high or high school.
And then just been around basketball.
And been around basketball for a long time. And I can't gate nobody, Dice, because you got coaches in the NBA, you got coaches in college that never picked up a fucking basketball. They just been around the shit for a long time, so you can't gate nobody, Dice.
Great situation.
Yeah.
Anybody can tell you
they learn how to do it.
They ain't never played, but
I'm
you're
gonna
going to
say
rebound and pass me the ball.
Hey,
Good,
look
man.
here,
Come
man.
on, man.
Shush.
It's a difference in managing and coaching.
It's a big difference.
And there's some of it, a lot of it's managing. Like, if you give me a bunch of all-stars, and if I can't, I can coach them because they're going to do whatever they do because they top 5 in every position. It's like you give Kyler Perry the same talent every year, and he can't win.
He winning.
I'm saying, but he got the top. He got the top of the top.
You talking about Caliber?
Yeah, he got the top.
I got one championship.
Yeah, he got top. He got the top of the top every year. Yeah, but he got top of the top. He got the top of the top. He got the top of the top. Give us the top of the top and see what we do with it. Give Malcolm Battle better talent over at Chavez.
Oh, we're gonna win it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah,
It's a
we're gonna
problem.
win it.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
We're gonna win it.
It's a problem. It's a problem. But that's where it goes back. Like you say that, and like I can't teach a guy how to be a point. I can tell him what I want.
Right.
It's something that he can show him that I can't.
Well, if you
It is what it is.
Battle, you give Malcolm Battle some talent over there, it ain't gonna be enough seats over there. We got 8 assistant coaches over that motherfucker, so ain't no room on the bench over there.
We got 4 over there, man.
Yeah, that's 4. But Paul the 6 and DeMath, I got 10 each.
You know, no boys.
Yeah, see, he ain't mentioned that. We got multiple jobs though, man. We GMs,
He rides. We got ride home.
chauffeurs,
And uncles.
we mentors,
Uncles.
probation officers, counselors.
Got feeder.
Hey, Prue, somebody want to know what's the toughest guy you played against in high school?
Did I have to guard or the toughest guy to go against?
I guess the toughest. You had the guard. I'm gonna say that
Your
you had the
toughest
guard.
competition, man.
In high school.
Around here?
One player.
High school.
One player that gave you problems.
Not around
In
here.
the area. Nobody?
Not around here.
That's
Michael
tough.
Graham was a big.
Damn. True, I like that. I like
What
that.
about
Like you said.
John Turner?
I didn't play against my high school.
In high school, that's right. Yeah, I
Played
didn't
against
get
my
it.
high school.
Danny Perry?
But yeah, Danny was tough. But Danny was tough. John Turner and Danny.
They don't
Two
give
different
him a
guys.
white boy props.
Danny had that advantage by playing against pros since he was 10.
He's young, yeah.
Yeah,
Bob
yeah.
Frey was his father, you know what I'm saying?
John
Somebody
Turner.
said Fred McCoy.
Fuck no.
Damn. keep it real.
Hey, Fred, you some shit. Hey, Fred, we got the true Prue here tonight, baby.
True Prue
I never lost a Fred.
Yeah. What about Dave Butler?
Oh, that take too long, man.
I had to guard Tim Anderson, so like Bonds.
Tim Anderson nice. Tim
Anderson was tough. Like John Turner was tough because he was strong as shit. Mm-hmm. He was strong and athletic.
Tim Anderson goes.
So you had to knock the ball. Yeah, you had to knock. You can't let John get going because John, he was a bully too.
He was strong as shit.
Yeah, so yeah, I got a lot of respect for John. A lot of respect for Tim.
What about Pendergrass?
They ain't come on throwing no bodies, man. Hey, you throw them bodies, though.
Duckett was good.
Somebody got Duckett right here. Somebody
Duckett was good.
Duckett was athletic.
He didn't score, though. So it wasn't a problem. He didn't score.
Hell of a defender.
I'm somebody going to say probably Lyndon Pickett over Anacostia, but he wasn't that.
Yeah, Pickett, yeah.
He wasn't a problem. He wasn't a problem.
So basically you dominated that position he was at during your tenure there.
Yeah, for the 2 years. Like, who else was good? Well, I had Stretch, so it made it easy.
What's up with Stretch, man? How was Stretch? I seen Stretch play. I seen y'all play.
If we'd have had Jodine for the rest of it, we'd have won the championship my junior year. We had Jodine.
Yeah.
Jodine would, because he was different. He was before his time because he had us. We was in 4-round-1 shuffle. We just had double posts. I had me on one side and Big Sean. Stretch on my side, and whoever else was on the other side, just throw it at me every time.
And McClain was your point.
McClain was our point.
Darryl McClain or Mel Middleton, who you taking?
I'm definitely taking Darryl. You know that.
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
Okay. Hey, man, you keep it real.
Melvin was good for Spingon. Darryl was good for me.
We're done, right? I guess.
Darryl made me all mad.
Now, would you, if you put Darryl McClain on that Spingon mob, would they be 31-0?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. He didn't have to shoot the ball. Sherman was special. Sherman was special. Yeah. Me, Sherman, and Danny played youth games together before we came to high school, and we whooped everybody in youth games. And I've been playing with him ever since. Yeah. He'll tell you. That's all I want. If I'm playing in the league, I'm playing with Sherman.
Yeah. I do know that.
Sherman. Remember Frank Smith out in Virginia?
Frank Smith.
He was older than me.
Yeah.
We was on AAU together, and we won the nationals. Because of them too. I just stayed on the rim and just got the ball and dunked it because they made it so easy. Yeah. Couldn't shoot worth a damn. They got to the rim every time. I don't know how they did it. But it wasn't tricky. It wasn't tricky. They were just efficient. Yeah. Let's go back to this Fred. McCoy.
Fred McCoy, man. That's my man, big Fred.
But this man say he'll fry you any day, every day. And you already know.
I told you, boy, you some shit.
I told Fred ain't flying on this one. He already know.
Fred can play a little bit.
I'm a Fred McCoy fan.
Fred can play a little bit.
No, Fred McCoy was a bad motherfucker.
No, Fred can play.
I'm just saying he can play. Fred can play a little bit.
No, Fred can play a lot. That motherfucker blaze, man.
Fred can play.
Yeah, Fred was skillful.
Yeah,
he was skillful.
Let's talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, Fred gonna rap. Yeah, he gonna rap for sure.
Like I said, I never lost to them until the 2 games I ain't play. So
how you like Gerard Mustard game?
Gerard was highly skilled. He's before his time. If he was playing now, he'd be good. He was young. Because I was a senior at West Virginia, he was a freshman. Him and Walt Williams. And he was highly skilled. He's just before his time.
That was Bob Wade last year.
Bob Wade sucked as a coach.
Yeah.
I did. See, I think though, a lot of them coaches, man,
it's a different level going to high school to college.
They run into them college jobs. You know, me personally, you know what I'm saying, just my personal opinion, I don't think that McGlee should have never left Dunbar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not for the Howard job.
Not for that job.
You know what I'm saying? Just stayed up there. I think me personally, McGlee's a great guy, man. He would have been the next Morgan Wooten in this town.
Right.
Because Dunbar would have constantly got kids to go there and play basketball.
But you know what?
In the city.
You say you wouldn't leave. The money was different, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, the money.
You get a stipend at Dunbar.
So Jodine.
No, that's cool. I get what you're saying.
I'm talking about from a basketball
time. I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking as far as like legacy wise, you know what I'm saying, just building up a little more to go to a better school than Howard. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Howard wasn't a good move for McGleese. I think McGleese was better than going to Howard. The shit he did at Dunbar, I think he would have got a better job. And the connections he had, you know, him and John was cool. I think that he rushed going into that job. And I think when he got there, he noticed that shit. You know what I'm saying? To start saying I should have stayed a couple more years, whatever.
Howard was a tough job to go into.
Yeah,
period, because
exactly.
At that time.
Period.
Right
About
now.
sports.
Jody went to Delaware State, right?
Yeah, like Jodine. Only reason Jodine told me the reason he had to leave, he had a heart attack before I came, and teaching all day and doing that, the city kids, it's rough.
Yeah,
It's rough.
it is.
It's just as rough as those schools too, but you don't have to be in a classroom all day. I'm in a classroom now. It's wearing me out. I don't coach. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. It's stressful. As we get older, you see all these dudes dying.
Yeah.
It's stress. It ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But and it's stressful. Like people think college coaching is very stressful, but it's hard to go to a Howard. Howard's like being in the inner city again.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. It's like you still in the same situation.
Just like Todd, we had 2 great years over at Morgan. And Todd can't get a bite on another job. Like he was a good coach in California. Yeah. McLeese probably should have waited. Like you said, got a better job. But you got to hire people. You can't hire your boys. You got to hire people who've been in it and to help you get, to figure out what's going on. Because
you hear that shit, Pat? You can't hire them motherfuckers. You got it there now. These motherfuckers know what they doing.
What's up with you and Pat, dude?
That's my man.
That's my man.
Lewis Hall was at Seton Hall.
Okay.
Louis Hall.
I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt.
Okay. He probably just know how to get the band's chili bowl. That's about it. Louis Hall. What do you know about the city here? Did you have one city coach on that team? Somebody gonna lock it down in the city?
I don't pay attention to him no more, so I don't know.
True. I still love him, man, but come on, man.
What you think it is going to take to get like the city, as far as these high school kids, back on the map?
Attention
From
the coaches.
Well, we said it. No, we said it. We said it without saying it. So it's bad coaching in this area. It's bad teaching.
We talked about that last week.
It's bad teaching. So we teaching the kids the wrong stuff when they 6, 7, 8 years old. So when they get to 13, 14, they can't, I got kids at 14, 15 don't want to listen, but I got a guy making $50 million that listen to everything I say.
But what about...
You know what I mean?
Like it ain't me, it's you, buddy.
Right. And the people who bring them into the gym are the same way. You know what I mean? The problem with basketball, because of this, what we're doing right now, everybody think they know because they heard something they heard.
Right.
I used to scout games before we had the computers, but watch the games. I had to scout a game. I watched 8 or 10 games of one team. I had to cut the volume off because I didn't want to hear what the commentator said.
Right.
So I can get my own opinion. People don't do that. People listen to other people's opinion on TV and think that's right, and it's not right half the time. If you listen to some of the guys say some stuff, they be totally wrong.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys that's talking, they never played.
Never played.
They never played.
Right.
They just got a job.
Friend Chiller.
Yeah.
He kills me, man. That's Bone Man. He kills me, Friend Chiller.
Friend Chiller.
Bumped to us down in Louisville with Premier. Remember we was down there? He was like, how you
Louis
brother
Tucker.
doing? Yeah, man, you ain't like him. You don't like him, man. Bone was like, man, who?
But no, you're absolutely right. But even still, like, you got most of these kids that are from the suburbs, and no knock against them. They are the big time kids on this AAU circuit when it comes to a lot of these teams. But we don't have no inner high kids where nobody's talking about them no more. Even the schools in itself.
Nah,
I'm gonna say this.
If you can play,
It's a lack of talent in it.
If you can play, you can play. I'm not saying that.
You get 1 or 2, 3 kids that's gonna play on that circuit team. All right, there ain't no sugarcoating that. Now, if you can play, you can play.
Right.
I don't care where you at. If you can play, you can play. You might be recognized sooner, or you might be recognized later. And I know that for a fact.
But
if
you're
you
going to
can
get recognized.
play, you can play. That's what I'm saying. Like, he played on the AAU team. He probably was the only guard from D.C.
Wow.
They had the toughest AAU team in the country.
Which is fine.
But he was the only guard from D.C.
What are you saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking, like,
If you can play, you can play.
I guess my question
He
is,
say nobody on that team could not play because they from Maryland. It don't matter.
I think a lot of the kids that's getting recognized is outside of the city.
Well,
No, man.
The
Play,
city
you can
kids,
play,
the
man.
city
I
kids are
agree.
not that
I'm not
good.
saying if you can
Thank
play,
you,
you can
bro.
play.
Chop
The
this
city
motherfucker.
kids are not that good.
Can you tell them one more time?
I'm not disagreeing.
Right. So that's
I'm
you
not
know what it
disagreeing.
is?
I don't know why they not that good.
But why are some of these kids not in these schools in the city?
You know why?
Is what I'm
Because
asking.
as we
I'm not
get
disagreeing
older,
with what you're saying. Believe
people
me, I'm not
have
disagreeing with
people
it.
have succeeded and moved out the city. Now you're calling their kids that they had while they're in Maryland kids,
My
but
generation,
their
my
mother and father
generation,
from
this
DC.
generation,
Definitely.
They all
So
moved
they
around.
don't.
That's a
I
fact.
don't understand
That's a
that.
fact.
That's why you say DMV sometimes.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They all moved to Maryland.
Why would I want to live in the city when I can move outside in a nice neighborhood? But I'm from the city.
But then it goes back to
Everybody work to get out the city because everybody been fucked up. I understand.
Power for the city stuff, man. If you can get out, get out. Unless you're in a good city living situation, which is growing. Don't get me wrong. But why wouldn't you like move out to Maryland somewhere? In a peaceful neighborhood, raise your kids the way that you weren't raised.
I don't disagree.
All right. That don't mean they're
I
not
don't
city
disagree
kids.
because we all
though,
did
man.
it.
That don't mean they're not city kids. Because they live in Maryland.
Their upbringing is a little different.
They're not city kids.
Why not?
They're not city
Your
kids.
kids
So
are
I get
different
what you're
than
saying.
what you had, right?
Their upbringing is a little
Are
different.
your kids different?
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't want to go through the same stuff you went through.
Yeah.
Point. Hey, case
Now,
closed.
I said I agree.
Law and Order.
That's your
I watched
answer.
Law and
I said I
Order this
agree.
morning.
That's your
Case
answer.
closed.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gating. I'm not saying he wrong in anything that he said.
Another thing is too. Is like when we was coming up, we all wanted to do something. It's Rayful Heaven messed up a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of generations. So we had a lot of pickings. Like it was a lot of pickings. Even though dudes was messing up, there was still a whole lot of other dudes. Rayful Heaven messed up a whole lot of stuff. Crack him and they messed up a whole generation.
Ray will help a lot of motherfuckers too. What's up, Ray?
He helped
My nigga.
He helped a lot of people, but he tore down a lot of stuff too because now, we talk about certain names we said and they having babies and they whatever. You know what I mean? It's like fuck all these goddamn pills and shit they gotta take. Ritalin and all that. Mm-hmm. It's just messed up. It ain't the same.
These kids are fucked up.
No, I completely. I
It's
agree.
the same.
I agree.
It's all different.
I
man.
completely agree.
You
But that's what
dealing
you're here
with
for
your
because you saw the breakdown, and then
It was a mess.
your whole motivation is to work so that your kids don't have to go through what you.
Salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
What you
hard,
saw, what you
right.
went through,
Yeah, whatever.
the case may be. So I completely understand it. But
There's nothing wrong with the city.
at the same time, we still got kids in the city. So how do you fix that situation?
They're not talented. It's just a wave. It's just like the talent might be down. It's just down. It's down.
well,
And what's happening is what's
Talent
happening.
might not even be down. They just probably not in the
No,
building.
it's down.
It's down.
Talent
It's
is
down.
down.
It's
I
down.
wouldn't
It's
say the
down.
city, man.
It is. I told you that, Brian.
I'm
And
not
the
gonna say the
parents,
city in
and
general.
the
man.
parents are getting these kids in private schools earlier.
Yeah,
They're
that's
getting
what's
them in,
happening.
they're getting them in early. If they,
So let me ask you this: are the parents in the way?
What?
No.
No, ho. You got them wrong. Would you see your kid to Dunbar or McNamara or Curt?
Right now,
Yeah.
Dunbar, McNamara, or Curl.
Or
Girls
Gonzaga.
Carroll's a public school.
Girls in public school.
Carroll is a public school that costs.
I'll
It
take
costs to
that.
go to Carroll's a public school.
Not all the time, it don't. I'll take that
Yeah.
with Gonzaga.
Huh?
Carroll right now. Would you send your kid to Dunbar and Gonzaga?
Yeah, probably Gonzaga.
That's not a problem. You would. If you had the opportunity.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I understand.
I don't agree with that though. Because I'm
Gonzaga.
gonna tell you something. See,
But like the Mafia. The Mafia got
some
25
kids
guys
that-
on the team, and then 15 of them don't play.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this, Charlie. This is no bullshit.
Yeah.
Some of these private schools are overrated, and not only that, some of these kids not ready for private schools.
Exactly.
So you got to keep them kids where they comfortable at,
Yeah.
where they gonna succeed.
Succeed.
See what I'm saying is we as older people always call it the private schools better for my kid. They do the, them private schools, them little white rich motherfuckers be doing the same shit that them inner high kids do, them public school kids do.
They
Believe
can
me.
get bailed out with
And the,
money.
thing, and the thing about it, a lot of these kids can't handle that shit, man. So then when you send a kid to private school who's not built for that shit, they go up there, become ineligible, lose confidence in their game, they stop hooping, and then they become like fuck everything. So you got to keep kids comfortable, man, on where they at. So me personally, I can't say I'm gonna choose Gonzaga over Dunbar with my kid because only if my kid is ready. If I know he's ready for that environment, that's a different story. But if my kid in public school all his motherfucking life, I'm not gonna make that change when he get to high school because
it's a drastic change.
He can be shot, and I'm not gonna put him. I'm not gonna put him in that situation.
You gonna go the other way?
I'm speaking from experience. I've been through that shit myself. Going from Harris Elementary, Kelly Miller, to Mackin. When I got to Mackin, that shit was to me, I was fuck this bullshit. It wasn't the same. That wasn't my style. It wasn't my environment. Yeah. So what I'm saying is I can't agree with picking a private school or public school because some people not ready for that shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm only speaking from experience. I'm not speaking from not knowing about that shit.
Right.
I've been through that shit.
I was at Murray for a summer before I went to Dunbar. Anybody know that? I was at Murray all summer.
Totally different, right?
Totally different. I flunked the summer school on purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
Good job. That's what I'm saying. And they still accepted me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's totally different, man.
Right. I mean, because
that's what I'm. So what is it going to take to get the inner high or the city?
That shit too late.
You think it's too late? It's done forever.
Because you got things, you got charter schools now. There's too much shit going on.
This is what's going on, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
This is what's going on.
I ain't talking about like
back when we played. It's too many high schools now
within the city.
Right.
There's too many high schools. Just watered everything. It watered everything down. And when they watered everything down, DC public schools suffered for it.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. DC public schools suffered for it. The teachers and all that stuff, whatever's going on, the charter schools, it watered everything down. Before it was only Anacostia, Dunbar. Now you got Chavez. What's the other school?
Friendship
Tech. Yeah. So now, like at one point, Coolidge and Roosevelt was getting all the players.
Right.
Now they starting to go to Friendship, Ideal. And I mean, like it's watered down. That's where it changed.
It's too many schools.
It's too many schools.
But I think that evens out the competition too. Instead of you having two teams dominating the whole damn city.
But just like the AAU, like AAU, you got Under Armour, Nike, Adidas here. So you got Takeover, New World, Premier, all fighting for the same. All they fighting for the same guy.
Yeah, I can't get with that.
Like you got
everybody. Should
you go out of the country and you fight against you fight against AAU before. We did a little.
You have one team or two, right?
Yeah,
Must be the top kids.
But it's not fair because it was like all the guys. What the other guys gonna do? I understand about other people needing to get a look too because you never know. But it's
just
like
watered down.
It's still got enough talent, but like, you know what I mean? Like dudes mad at each other. Dudes been knowing each other 30 years. All of a sudden mad at each other because he with Nike, he with Under Armour, he with Adidas.
That shit crazy.
That's stupid to me.
And that shit
That's
crazy.
stupid.
Rob Nichols, what's up, homie?
That's a little bit of the reason why I always been a little scared to jump into the AAU.
Yeah, but I stayed out of it.
Whole thing because you hear too many stories. No disrespect to nobody, but it's too many people fighting for the same position. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people fighting for the same position, and then all of a sudden, if you on this team gonna have something to say about the team that you on, and I'm just like, I would just rather figure it out.
That's basketball. Like, when I was at Georgetown, I was recruiting. Remember Greg Winnington?
Mm-hmm.
I was recruiting Greg Winnington. So his mother said to me,
"Light skinned guy,
shoot 6'9",
like 3-man, something like that." Yeah.
So, mother said, "What you think about Maryland?" I said, "I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about him." She said, "Well, they talk about y'all like a dog." I said, "That's on them."
Yeah, that's it.
That's on them. I said, I can't go on what, I don't know what they do. I can't tell you what they do, how they do things. I just know I can tell you what we do. And that's the problem. Like, Takeover's Takeover. Premier's Premier, New World and all that stuff. Blue Devils. It's a Blue Devils. So, you just got to leave it at it. It's basketball. It's about getting your kids a scholarship, not about me being the best coach in the world, you being the best coach in the world. It's about getting the kids a scholarship. That's what these guys they forget. They think it's about them.
Man. Yeah, I don't agree with everything you're saying. It's sad, though, that it's fucked up like this in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the question somebody asked one time, can we ever get the herbal back? You know what I'm saying? Fuck no. I mean, me personally, just no because of the simple fact I don't think that these youngsters take it serious like we did back in the day.
Let me tell you about the Herbal. I was thinking about this today. Y'all, the Legends thing, I think is great, what y'all trying to do, because y'all got, if you ain't playing that team, you can't play. If you ain't play for the high school, you can't play.
Right.
When the Herbal first started, dudes could not play.
You hear that, Malcolm?
If you didn't play in college, or you was in the league or something like that. They wouldn't let anybody play.
Exactly.
They wouldn't let anybody play. They wouldn't let anybody play. Then it got watered down. They let, dudes have money. If you had a team, they let you play. And it watered down. All of a sudden, like when the NBA guys come out of town, they heard Curt Smith, they heard, Sherman, I want to play against them. Now, dudes don't come around. Just the local dudes.
At all.
Yeah,
And even, that's the whole point of the league.
Yeah.
Like, the league is foundation built. So this is the first year for the league, and what a lot of people don't understand is that we trying to pay homage to all of the talent that came through this city before me. You know what I'm saying? And like guys like you, I met you when I was 14 years old, but it's paying homage to everybody that came through this city for everything that we're doing. Like, we got so much talent that came through this city that's here right now, that's in the league, that's playing overseas, whatever the case may be, and it's nothing but paying respect and putting this area on notice that even with these youngins, it didn't start with you. You got so many people that paid the way for you to be in the situation that you in. You know what I'm saying? You talk about a Curtis Malone or even a Keith Stevens or whatever. You talking about all these AAU programs. It was niggas that came through these AAU programs before them, and they don't even know.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't even know, and they think that they the best thing since sliced bread, and then, like, I was already sitting in that situation that you already in. Mm-hmm. And then you actually put them in a situation like, oh, I ain't know that. And then they got to humble themselves. Mm-hmm. Because that's what the league is for. It's for everybody. It's for all ages, whatever the case. And I'm not, it's for all ages as far as the history is concerned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not for, niggas to play in and all that other stuff, but it's guys that is probably 5 to 10 years removed from you that you got to understand. We did this shit on the high level.
Also, what's good for the league is that the league is coming up. The Legends Coalition, it's great for them sorry ass motherfuckers who rode the bench back in the day, who in tip top shape now and they can start now and be effective.
And that's
so some of you sorry motherfuckers need to thank Ricky Goins for having this goddamn league. 'Cause y'all motherfuckers can get off the bench back in the day. But back to you.
Let's talk about that. So Ricky knows. So I just turned 50 in February.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't let me play at 49, but they let Prue James play the last 3 years.
They probably let Pooh look like he's 73 though. Yeah, my man, what's up, Pooh James?
They wouldn't let me play. I was cool with that. They wouldn't let me play. They talking about my birthday turned into fiscal year. I'm like, what the hell is a fiscal year?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, what's the fiscal year?
They ain't show no paperwork?
Yeah, no paperwork. It was no paperwork. It was just dudes ain't want me to play. And
he scored 20 straight points in championship games.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
That's the whole point.
It pissed me off. I mean,
a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's all about bringing this whole, like, DC basketball community together.
That's the
so that everybody understands.
He just said it. The niggas that didn't play.
It's not about.
I'm trying to tell you,
got some issues.
That's what's more important to.
Yeah.
The niggas ain't get no time.
Yeah,
them niggas still hooping.
Yeah.
Them niggas ready.
The only reason I play is I'm diabetic. I don't like jogging. So I got to do something else to keep my fucking system going.
Gotcha.
So I won't die.
I got
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to die early if I don't exercise.
I
So I just want to do something so I won't die. I don't like jogging. Like the bike get boring. And, basketball, I just play, run down court, just want to go up and down. And
that's your exercise.
It's my exercise.
Gotcha.
It's a good exercise. When I was playing, I never was sick. Now I just started playing again. I ain't sick no more. But like, you go out there, dudes be hating. And you'll run into it once you get into coaching. This dude's gonna be hating for whatever reason it was. Because you played, you were good, you know what the fuck you talking about, the guy's gonna like you. That's all it was. Like,
but no disrespect to nobody. I just don't talk to people.
That's how I am, and he knows
I'm
it.
antisocial. I'm not gonna
very
lie.
antisocial.
I don't talk to people, and I only talk to my family.
I'm worse
you know
than
what I'm
you.
saying?
You can tell you, me and
don't talk to
Sherman
people.
Douglas are worse than you as far as talking.
Yeah, all y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, we're crazy.
I never said that I wasn't crazy, but I don't talk to people. No disrespecting nobody. I just stay. I know where I'm at because I don't need
You
to
talk on the court as a point guard.
like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Why you keep messing with my man about this point guard skill?
Because he's not a point
Nah,
guard.
'cause
You're not either.
I never said I was. I never said I was. I never said I'm a stretch four.
That's why I started shooting jump shots. They do them close up. I'm out there playing with him. I'm out there playing with him. He there posting up.
Yeah.
I gotta start shooting jump shots now.
No bullshit.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Prue, give me your top 5 Dunbar guys, man, from 1977
God damn.
to it's too many Dunbar niggas though.
Too many.
So you got to think.
I know.
I'm saying that's what I'm giving a time frame. 77 through 89.
Baby, Craig.
Oh, you said 77. He
Yeah.
came out 76.
I gotta say 76. I said it, so I'm hoping he say baby now. So 76 through 89 then.
Baby, Craig. Anthony Jones. Bernard Campbell.
You got Bruno Campbell in your top 5?
Bernard he just underrated, dude.
Damn.
If he would did something in college, everybody be talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was that guy.
I knew he was good.
He was that.
So that's 4.
I didn't see Stacy enough to know. Somebody I'm missing.
That's 4 right there. You can put yourself in that motherfucker.
Nah, it's too easy. 89. You said 89?
Yeah, you got
76 to 89.
you got Mike Smith left.
He left in 90. He was in 91, right?
90, my bad. Yeah, 90, yeah, 90. But he played in 89.
I'll give it to Mike Smith.
So he's still in the conversation.
I'll give it to Mike Smith. He won it. I didn't win it.
So you got Mike Smith, Bebe, Craig,
Anthony Jones.
M. Jones, and Bernard Campbell.
You never won the championship.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad 5.
Bernard Campbell was better than all of them, except for probably Craig and
Anthony
Anthony
Jones. So you taking Bernard Campbell over Stretch?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean,
They different.
Stretch, man.
They different.
On your team.
Yeah, I played with Stretch for 2 years.
On your team, if you had to pick one.
Who taking that last shot? Stretch or Bernard Campbell? Who you want to take that last shot?
Stretch.
Yeah, that motherfucker Stretch.
Stretch played in a big game, except for that championship game, but he played big games. I think Westmore wore him, fucked over him so much. He just gave up.
Right.
But dude, that motherfucker was shooting. We ain't have a 3-point line, and he was shooting from the hash mark.
Nah, Stretch shoot that motherfucker.
Shooting from the I forgot how well he shot the ball. I was gonna say Stretch, but he didn't make all Met, so. But I definitely put Stretch on before I put Mike Smith.
But him not making all Met means that it might have been a ton of motherfuckers
he got
didn't make all Met along
If
with
he-
him.
if
Like,
he
you
was all-
had to
He was
choose.
All-American.
Huh?
He was all American.
That's what I'm saying.
So Joe
There
Dean,
was a ton of motherfuckers that they had to choose from.
No, back then Joe Dean had a lot of power. Joe Dean wouldn't let guys make all Met their junior year because he said it takes away from their senior year. They kind of cruise and stuff like that. He ain't let Anthony Jones make it. I don't think he let Stretch make it.
Reds ain't making junior year? God damn.
Yeah, I think he mentioned it because he told me when I made it. He said if I was still coaching, you wouldn't have made it. So he had a lot of power with that kind of stuff. So you could be hungry the next year. And I think if we'd have beat the math of my junior year, Stretch would have been all Met too. I think he was all Met anyway, but I think Westmore had I think Westmore had something to do with him not making all Met.
The whole situation.
We both averaged
You know what I'm
19.
saying? Like,
We both averaged 19.
that's terrible.
I made plays for us to win some games, but there's no reason why he shouldn't have been all Met. He was that good. There was games where he just flat out shot the damn hell out the ball, and it was all twos.
Damn.
Yeah, he not.
He could Stretch was if Stretch could dribble, he'd have been a pro. He was 6'6". He was no small dude. He was in flat out
Stretch is
shoot.
great, show. Have you ever got a chance to see him play?
He practiced with us when I was young, but I mean, obviously, he was older than that.
Yeah, he was done playing.
Yeah, he was done there.
Yeah.
But like, Prue, he used to practice with us when I first got to Dunbar.
But I was still playing. He wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't. Stretch is underrated. Scooby definitely was underrated. Bernard Campbell. That dude, like he was, he had his issues. And one day I saw him at number 2 boys club. He fucked me up. We played 1-on-1. I couldn't stop him. He fucked me up. I was like, God damn, he ain't even playing.
Right.
You know what I mean? He fucked me up. I was like, shit.
Did you get a chat with No, I think Robbie Gant was gone.
He was gone. I played with Robbie with Lampkin and them in a coalition.
Okay. Robbie was pretty good too back then.
Even then, like we played in summer leagues and played in little men's leagues and stuff like that. He was tough. Just ain't had no quickness for
right.
Maybe
Smart. He was real smart.
But he didn't do it full time. It was like he was just doing it on the weekend. You know what I mean? And he was, he had a good brain. Jodine liked big guards back then. And that was before, like I said, Jodine was before his time. And he was good. Could shoot it too.
A lot of people don't break the game down like that. He played, talking about Robbie Gant. He played, he was just doing it on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but once you step out on that floor, niggas don't give 2 shits about what you doing during the week.
No
nigga,
bullshit.
if you out here.
No, well, you out here. Y'all out here. Ain't no excuse.
And he was doing it.
No excuse.
Yeah, he was doing it.
And he was tough, though.
Tough, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't no motherfucker. He ain't backing down from none of that shit.
Yeah.
That's no motherfucking boy. He ain't backing down from shit.
Yeah. And even to the point that I just made, I met Prue. I was 14 years old when Lamp brought me up Dunbar during that summer going into high school. Mm-hmm. And Prue was practicing with us, going in the summer league and all that shit. And then Lamp was like, man, I'm coming to get you on Sundays. And we was up Murray. And I'm walking in Murray, I'm like 14, and you got grown-ass men in that motherfucker.
Grinding.
Man, niggas coming from overseas, niggas in college, all types of shit, and they threw me in the gauntlet. Like, I'm really fucked up. Like,
How many turnovers you had?
a lot.
There he goes. He
nothing to lie
was going
about.
to the 9th grade, dude. Don't even try that. He was going
There's
to
nothing to
9th
lie
grade.
about. I'm like,
You got Allen Iverson.
Take care of the
walking
basketball.
there, Grant Hill.
Take care of the
walking.
basketball.
He was all right.
I was trying.
Yeah, he was all right. Everybody go through their bumps and
I
bruises.
literally was trying, but I was a kid. But at the same time,
Run out Robs, this motherfucker turn that bitch over, don't he, boy?
hey, we won the championship.
How many
together.
times you run the break and you looking for the rock and the motherfucking ball in the stands?
Nah, Bernard ran the break. I was spotting up.
Oh, he was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was LeBron.
That's a good decision. Good decision.
You know how it is when you're older. You see all these young guys come through. I saw you when you were young. I saw him when he was young. You just know when guys are gonna be pretty good, and it's just on them how good they get.
But like I always tell him, Prue, I always tell Chase, and when we were in basketball conversation, I said that's the privilege I had when I was his age to see my brother and y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sherman or y'all, like, that was my motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a chance to see how the game was supposed to be played. You know what I'm saying? The working hard to get where you want to get and all that shit. I was around it. So I was a little spoiled to the fact as far as understanding basketball back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was around it so much. You know what I'm saying? I remember the days when shit, him and my brother played together, just watching niggas play like, these motherfuckers some bad motherfuckers. Just couldn't wait to get on the court.
Right.
With them dudes.
Wait for your opportunity.
I was always a little, that's me, little brother. That's me, little brother.
You always was
But
the little brother.
Right, the whole time, and Prue one of the guys that really, like him booting them guys, really like took me in as far as having confidence in me to play with them motherfuckers. As far as like the Herbo or wherever. And them motherfuckers was actually give me the rock, like let me, you know what I'm saying, do what I need to do. Had confidence in me. That meant a lot to me as far as like just seeing them guys before my time. Like I knew how to get to where I wanted to be as far as like basketball wise. Just watching them dudes and couldn't wait to be like, man, I can't wait to get in the court with these motherfuckers. So I'm trying to clear out and get these niggas a rock. These niggas saying, nah, you go ahead and do your thing.
That's when I kind of actually figured out that I can play a little bit. Going up Murray and playing with these guys, for them to give me the ball and be like, man, Shawty, do your thing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to set the pick or whatever the case may be. Like, they trusted me to make the right decision or score the basketball if it's game point or...
I ain't trust you.
All right, that's fine. We won a lot of games. I don't give two shits about what you talking about. We won a lot of fucking... Everywhere we went, we won. That's all that matters. So you can keep talking that shit. But that's what gave me a lot of confidence, like when I was a kid, like 14, 15 years old. Like, you got these grown men that already is established.
Right.
To say, man, here, go ahead. And I respected that from that standpoint. And that actually helped with the confidence of actually being on the basketball floor.
Right.
Like when you got older guys, it's just the same thing in the NBA. You got veterans telling you, like, look here, man. You young or whatever the case may be, you want to put the ball in your hand, take us to the promised land, win the game.
Right.
And it happened.
Right.
So, of course, that confidence comes with acceptance from your peers or your older guys or guys taking you under your wing. Like, me and Prue, man, we was from the time I was 14 years old to the time I probably was a junior in college, all the way through college. We was at Murray every Sunday when I came home, and we was up there playing basketball, period. And the whole point of the game was to win. And that's how I learned how to win. It ain't got nothing to do with your numbers. It took me all the way out of my frame of mind coming from junior high school. Nobody give a fuck about you scoring all these points. Win the fucking game. Right, and my whole upbringing after that, like from that standpoint, was winning basketball games.
Right.
Winning basketball games.
And that's when we connected as far as
win.
That's why I was telling you to win this game. And
win.
But I learned that from Prue and them.
Yeah.
Prue, my brother and them, like, every time we sit out there, like, who we playing, we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, Prue always tell me, the only thing Prue always say, man, look, who we got on our team? Like, who's showing up today? As long as we had one more of them, a motherfucker that was nice, because me and Prue, we're going to pick and roll the whole game.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
The game is easy.
It made it easy. You know what I'm saying?
Easy. Once you learn how to play pick and roll, because I never knew how to play pick and roll, like, early on.
Right.
I just was like, all right.
Still don't.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You believe that? You 100% believe that?
I'm 73%. Like, I'm Poobie James' age.
But that's how this shit happened, man. I swear to God, on everything, like I had to learn how to play basketball. And I learned how to play basketball like my whole 3 years in high school. He was coming up there playing pickup with us during the summertime. He was practicing with us. During my whole high school, them 3 years. And we was going to Murray on Sundays.
For the record, who gonna win that in this coalition?
Dunbar.
Well, you will say that. Who on y'all roster?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
Y'all losing. They say y'all got a nice mob, though.
We all right. Rick jacking the money, though. We shouldn't be ranked number one. Rick?
Hey, man, I'm impartial, man.
You really not.
Call me Jeff Sessions, man. I'm impartial.
Nah. Jeff Sessions 1B.
No,
You tripping.
What y'all said is like y'all had to learn how to win. Like learning is winning is a learning environment. Learn thing. A lot of people don't know how to win. That's what we go back to teaching and coaching and drills and stuff like that. You know, you got to teach these guys how to win. Like, you know, when we went to the Final Four, Jesse Sapp wasn't a pro, but he did everything we had to do to win the game. You know what I mean?
That was tough.
Jeffrey was tough.
Wow.
You know, he did everything. Wasn't flashy. He did everything we had to do. Him and John Wallace. He had the pros with, Jawan.
They played the game the right way.
Played the right way. And that's what these guys are not doing. They like you said, they're watching TV and want to be Steph Curry. They want to be LeBron. Ain't but one of them. Ain't but one Kevin. You know what I mean? Durant. Ain't but one of those guys. And There's nothing wrong with
Think about it. It's only a total of like 10 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, what's wrong
12.
With what's wrong with
Out
going
of
to college and
450
having a
players.
good career? I scored 1,400 points in college, 800 something rebounds. What's wrong with that?
Not a damn thing.
Like, what's wrong with that? You know, people want to be this and that. I mean, I couldn't make it to the league. I didn't make it. It is what it is. Everybody don't. It is what it is. If I was playing now, I probably would. You know, like now, dudes are getting all averaging 12 points a game. If I hit 12 points, dudes like, you playing suck. You suck. You know what I mean? If I hit 12 points back in the day, niggas say you suck.
Yeah.
Niggas averaging that.
Well, people don't. I don't think people really pay attention to the fact
With
that
no
there's only
threes.
450 jobs
Yeah.
in the league, and then you got 450,000 motherfuckers trying to make it to the league.
That's tough.
So, and they don't understand situations. Like every situation ain't conducive to you.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might pick this school, but once you get there, that's not for you.
Right.
Oh, another subject.
You know what I'm saying? This coach is
So
not really what.
You thought he was.
Yeah, he's not what you thought he was.
I get that.
It's not conducive to your plan because he might not be a point guard coach.
Right.
He might be a power forward center coach, and he want everything to go through his fours and his fives. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to make a decision. Like, do I want to stay here and live through this shit because this nigga ain't going nowhere, or this shit gonna change?
Couple things.
And some niggas get buried like that because they want to stay as opposed to going to the place that's, you know, beneficial for them. A lot of people don't understand.
It's 300 something colleges, 700 transfers last year, almost 400 this year, because guys are picking the wrong schools.
Yeah, you got to go to the right spot.
So
They picking levels.
yeah, so a very smart dude told me at each level of basketball you have to remake your game. Sherman Douglas said it. You have to remake your game at each level, and you know, and I was different from in high school than I was in junior high school than I was high school to college, even overseas. Same thing. And what we think is good in DC and great in DC ain't really that great everywhere.
I agree.
We seen it too.
Go on that road.
Yeah.
Go on that motherfucker.
He go to
road.
college. He go to college at Drake. He averaged 25.
Go on that
he goes
road.
and does what he does.
Go on that road.
Sherman did what he. Everybody can't say that.
Go on
Everybody
that
can't
road.
say they scored 1,000 points in college.
And
Oh,
that-
coach didn't like me. He didn't do it. Hey, coach want to win.
That always been your conversation back in the day.
Yeah.
Even with the USPL, we looked at some of these guys and be like,
We had some guys in high school that
Yeah.
played high school ball here, went to nice colleges, went on a road in Ohio, couldn't bring the ball to court. Where to get Moochie to help them out. You know, then, you know, I didn't play a couple of games, and, you know, the so-called big guys didn't get tough. Dudes ain't show up.
man, call the names out. Like some more big guys, call their names out.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wasn't there, so I don't know who played. So, I don't know who played. You know, I just wasn't asked back. You know, so it's just what we think is here is great. Sometimes it ain't great everywhere.
That's what I would tell people, man. Go on that road, man.
Man, I go to the Elite 100 every year. We have one or two guys.
Go on that road, man.
I learned that in high school. When Herman Coalition have a high school team to go to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And the so-called All-Stars, man, they look terrible.
Yeah.
Man, Stretch was carrying the team. A couple of guys couldn't bring the ball. It was crazy.
Take the show on the road.
Yeah, man. When you see on the road, you see how guys really are. You know, some guys can't handle pressure. Some guys can't do this and can't do that. It's amazing. Like, you might be good and locally and good at your high school because you're comfortable. You know, some guys can play in the coalition. And some guys play better down the Barry Farms.
Thank you, man. God damn, this motherfucker talking that good shit tonight. Jay Butler, what's up, baby? Virginia Union, y'all need to get that bag up, man. I got a 6'9" kid, 260. You know what I'm saying, Jay? His family fucked up. We need some housing, and we need at least $5,000 a month. Jay Butler, I got you. I'm trying to tell you some good shit, man.
Virginia Union.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, I'm saying Pat Ewing just called me. Hey, they one of them. I'm trying to send the Union, Jay. You need that bag, though. Need that bag. Mm-hmm. For no bullshit. This nigga Jay Butler crazy. How big is he? I don't know about that, Jay. Hey, he take his physical tomorrow. But Prue, we gonna end the show with this, man. As far as like the You would take over. You know what I'm saying? Big time program. Give me a couple of guys from the takeover. That's some guys that we should be looking for in college next year.
Next year, so that'd be Luka Garza. I didn't coach that team last year. I was 2 years removed. But the big guy, Luka, there's a whole lot of guys in this area. And I think what's going to happen is, ain't going to be no stars. There'll be a lot of good players. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody thinks going to be a star. And I just think DC right now is going to have a lot of good, solid players. I don't think there's nobody who's going to really stand out. No standouts. No guys that's going to, no stars like Anthony Cowan. He's just going to be okay. Melo's level off. You know what I mean? Triple.
I definitely.
Chris Lights. He's going to be good. Chris Lights is going to be good. You just got to figure out what.
Speaking of Chris Lights, I'm glad you wrote his name.
Show goes on for another 20 minutes.
How good you think he'll be in college?
I think it'll be solid.
You're going to Miami, right?
Yeah.
I think it'll be solid. It's going to be tough.
Why?
Be tough. Huh?
Why?
Why it's gonna be tough?
Yeah. He don't pass the ball.
Hey, thanks. See, we got knowledge on here tonight.
No, I'm just asking.
No,
I haven't seen him play.
I'm not saying that
Honestly,
you're disagreeing. I told Keith Stevens and Nunu,
because I'm only asking that because I only seen him play twice.
He can play.
He can play.
He can play.
No question about that.
But I haven't seen him play enough to, evaluate him.
I had discussions. Ain't them dudes in college ain't gonna be watching him shoot. You know how it is.
Right.
You know how it is.
He ain't no Muggsy Bogues. That's gonna run a team.
Right.
He's gonna be fine.
Because he shoot first.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't no motherfucking Earl Borkins.
That's different.
Not yet.
Nah, he ain't And then not yet.
Earl
Borkins on some other shit at that height.
Chris Light couldn't be.
He was special.
He can be.
Nah, he
can be.
No.
But not as efficient as Cuz.
He can be.
Nah.
He can be.
I disagree with that.
He can.
Shorty can play. Don't get me wrong.
You got, like I said, you got to remake your game.
That next level gonna be tough for him at the college level, man.
He got to remake his game.
I don't think
There's another one.
They gonna force him out to
reinvent himself so fast.
He'll be all right. He's gonna have to reinvent himself anyway in college, so he'll be fine.
Man, it depends on how they play.
Who else you say?
No, I'm just saying as far as the takeover kids.
I think Aaron Thompson's gonna be pretty good.
He'll be solid. He can't shoot. He'll be
He's
solid. Where's he going?
He's going to Butler. He's a hell of a playmaker, though. Hell of a motherfucking playmaker.
He's good. I mean, he's probably one of the more ready guys that can play right away. He's solid. He's a system guy. He'll be ready to play. But them dudes in Indiana.
What school he goes to?
Florida
6.
Yeah. Who else is on that team?
Oh, I never.
So you got the 16s.
I got the 17 orange now.
Oh, what Doug got?
Get the 16 black.
Okay.
If there's somebody that think DJ Harvey's gonna be
DJ Harvey. Yeah. Okay.
So like
Notre Dame, yeah.
Like I watched the game last year when Damatha played Gonzaga, and everybody talking about Chris Lights. He scored 40 or 30, whatever he did, and he lost. But nobody talked about the first two play of the game when Markel Fultz went down the middle and bunked it backwards. And next play down court, DJ Harvey drove baseline and tomahawked it. Like that's how you set the tone of the game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Instead of getting down 10 and you started.
And then start doing you're right about that.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't have enough help. But like we just that's little boy basketball to me. We rely on one guy. My senior year in high school, my coach ran every play for me. I'm like, dude, hey, everybody know I'm gonna get the ball. Well, what is Tyrone Gibson gonna do?
You're not playing basketball.
I'm not playing basketball.
Oh, Tyrone beat you?
1 year. Tyrone, Big, all the guys that wanted that.
Because they won in '87, right?
Yeah,
Kevin Sams.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
Deion Lewis.
They was young.
Yeah. Deion Lewis, Kevin Sams, Ty Gibson,
Bing. B-Lo.
That was a nice move. Andy Beagle, that was a nice mob.
Yeah.
They got them as one of Dunbar's best mobs ever. Yeah, that '87 mob.
Well, let's ask him the same question that we asked.
You ask him, motherfucker.
No. All right.
Ask him. See, you're not a point guard. I'm trying to tell you. Everything on the wing with you. Go ahead. Let me go get me a drink. Look, the play fucked up now.
No, it's really not.
The play is fucked up.
I'm just waiting for him to let him lead the fuck out the fucking camera view, man. Get the fuck on, man. Gotta let this nigga have his segment. Nah, I asked Mike Gill the same thing. I said, was that year they won the world championship in Greece?
With
Well, it was world champs.
With
it was 40-1.
Who had a team?
Mike Gill.
Police team, right? Mike Gill.
Yeah.
Mike Gill.
Claude Green.
All that. Okay. All right.
Was that the best Dunbar team to ever come out of Dunbar?
Baby and
most people say
Shep.
76, yeah.
They was 36.
76.
That's why you saw that mural on the
They
wall.
was 36 and what?
0.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. 2 pros.
I'm just
Two
getting.
NBA basketball players.
Yeah, I'm just getting opinions.
Okay, yeah, because they.
I don't know. I'm not. I can't.
I got a
It
question.
would have been. It would have been.
Shut up.
It would have been Anthony Jones and Sylvester Charles that they beat the math with Andrew and Branch and them. They were just as good.
So then we turn the question over. Would Curt asked me would that 40-1 team with Mike Gill and them would have beat us? I say yeah. We wasn't
He had the
as.
size they had.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like, and just from a realistic basketball standpoint. Now, would that 76 team would have beat Mike Gill and them?
Beat the hell out of them. Craig Shelton was an animal. He was Michael Smith that could score and was stronger and bigger and more athletic. And we got Joe Tweet, Stacey Robinson, Bebe. You had 2 pros on that team.
NBA players.
Georgetown got started with those 2 guys. That's how Georgetown got started, with Bebe and Craig Shelton.
And Joe Holston, he was almost player of the year.
Holston, yeah. That's how they got Patrick, because of those 2.
And Kenny Matthews.
Kenny Matthews, yeah.
They had like
That was a mob.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, that was a mob. That
When
was
I
one of
ask
the
a
best-
question,
that
I'm
was
not
good.
asking-
No, I know. That's one of the best.
I
That was
wanna
one of
know.
the best Dunbar teams ever. That what
Respect.
Jodine had. That was one of the best teams. Not knocking nobody else, but you know, like McLeese wouldn't have that if it wasn't for Jodine. Just like Gary wouldn't have had what he had if it wasn't for McLeese.
Right.
Jodine started it all. He went over here and got.
You paid away.
Yeah. He was a junior high school coach, gave him high school coach. He went and got over River Terrace and got them guys.
Gotcha.
Mayfair got them guys. And like I said, he played. He played with him and Bobby Dandridge was cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Respect that.
that dude was, the dude was before his time. He's coach. He can coach now because that's the kind of coaching he did. He believed us big guys should be handling the ball and all that stuff. So yeah, a guy like Will Robinson here, and that's with Anthony
What Will
Jones.
Robinson?
Huh?
What Will Robinson?
You seen him? He's come up.
Yeah.
No.
About to say.
Will was like 6'7", but he was a guard back in the '80s. He had that with Anthony Jones. You seen him up, Dr. Jim? You just don't know who he is.
Oh, you talking about Will shoot the basketball that used to come to the gym, gray head?
Mm-hmm. Will
My
was a
man
guard.
Will.
But he was a guard. He was a 2
Will
guard.
used to come down Dunbar
Yeah. He was a 2 guard at Dunbar.
in 76.
In 80.
80.
1980 with Anthony Jones.
What's his name?
Will.
Will. Mm-hmm.
Will Rogers?
Our
Yeah.
guy Will Rogers.
Yeah, he could play.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Ah.
Will Rogers tough.
If I said if they had won the championship, they probably would have been the best team. Yes, him, Sylvester Charles, they had a mob. Robbie Gant, who was it? Michael Wright. Was it Michael Wright?
Michael Wright, that's my uncle. They had a mob. 80. That was 81.
80.
Yeah.
Because that's
They had a mob. No, they had a mob.
They ran into.
That might have been one of the best teams.
That's one of the best teams.
Sylvester Charles.
Yeah. But that mob in '76 with Bebe and.
Oh no, that's Station Gray.
So you think that's the best team ever?
Dude,
They come out of
nobody could guard Bebe, and nobody could guard Stacey, and nobody definitely couldn't guard.
Yeah. They had a mob.
Craig Shelton.
They had a mob.
I watched Craig Shelton. I'm gonna tell you a true story. In the coalition, I'm in the stands. We play in the high school division. I watched Craig Shelton play against Lenny Bias. Lenny Bias did something and dunked it. Walked away. Then Craig Shelton grabbed the ball, threw the ball, hit Lenny in the back of his head. Lenny turned around. He saw who it was. He kept going.
Yeah, Craig was an
Craig
animal.
was
He
an
wasn't having
animal.
that shit.
He was way more than an animal.
He
than Mike
wasn't having that shit.
Damn.
He was Mike Graham.
Before Mike
Mike
Graham.
Graham.
Yeah. No bullshit.
It's like you couldn't even dunk back then. He was getting up there, he would drop it in, dunk it anyway, and Jodine would run by and give him 5. That's how Jodine was. He was before his time.
Respect.
Yeah, Craig Shelton ran away. Watch, nigga. Yeah, represent.
Why you saying all that?
Nigga represent Big Sky. That's what we call him.
Ain't
Man.
nobody beefing, man. Ain't nobody got no
I
problem.
told him, I said, it wouldn't have been no Michael Gill and them was good. It wouldn't have been no McLeese if it wasn't for Jodine.
I totally agree.
Jodine had that thing rolling.
And that's why
the tradition.
That's why I respect. That's why I respect McLeese so much for going in and taking off that pressure. Like he kept that shit going.
Right, going.
Like I mean, he
at a high level.
Yeah,
at a high level. It wasn't easy. You know, Westmore came in. You know, he did what he did, but you know, he came in.
He was after McLeese.
He was after Jodine.
It was
came in
like a
2
3 year
years.
period.
Yeah. Because Westmore won with he was Beagle coach.
He was who? Anthony Beagle.
And Westmore left after he won.
McLeese came in 88, 87, 88.
Right.
Yeah, that year.
He used to hang around. He used to be an assistant, but he was at Langley at the time. Langley was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in and just did a great job. I mean, you can't, like, dudes went like that, you can't, you know. Like, Westmore had a great team, though.
He had a good goddamn team.
He had 7 players that could start.
Lanny, what's up, Lanny? Bitch, you interview when you bring your ass home. Nigga, come straight to the red cup. You red motherfucker.
Hey.
That's when your interview coming in, bitch.
Curtis Malone, what's happening?
Unless you can make some moves now, we can get you on next week, baby. No bullshit. And look, these motherfuckers, this some crazy shit. Lanny and here come Big Jew. What the fuck y'all niggas doing? Y'all together right now? What the fuck is going on right now? How the fuck Big Jew chime in right with Lanny? Oh, come on, man. Y'all bullshitting.
Jew hit me up the other day to where you live at? Where you grew up at? I'm like, Southeast, nigga. He like, where at though? I never knew where you lived at. Like, you did. You just dropped me off at home.
Hey, Joe, these niggas chime in the same time. Something ain't right,
Curtis
man.
in there too?
Yeah, man.
What's up, Curtis?
No, he told me you and Prue can't run that pick and roll no more.
Who's that?
Curtis.
Shit, you ain't even see me the last. Curtis, I played 4 tournaments, I played 4 leagues and won 4 championships.
Yeah, Lanny,
I'm picking and popping.
No bullshit. The motherfucking Calipari of the AAU shit. The baggy man. The baggy man.
Just like stuff for Curtis. Like, he did a lot of great stuff for people. And all of a sudden, people forget about that.
A lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about it. You know what I mean? Like, and
a lot of people don't know about.
He changed a lot of people's lives.
He started this shit, man.
He changed the path for a lot of people.
He started this shit.
He changed, like, DC wouldn't be where it is right now.
He changed the path for a lot of people.
I totally agree.
He changed the path for me.
I totally agree.
Like, I'm not, I can't even sit here and wail like.
But that's the part with DC. We don't, like, if we were somewhere else in the small area, we'd be like gods and shit.
Right.
You know, like, if a dude have a problem, mess up, everybody laugh at it because they fucked up. You know, they fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, jealous and shit.
It is. Hating ass motherfucker.
Hating ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody make mistakes and shit. But I ain't change who he really is.
No bullshit. Motherfucker did a lot of
buying dinners for 40 people and shit and paying for it. He's like,
he said gunning ass chicken. Hey, no bullshit. No bullshit.
Hey, how good was Curtis coming up?
Basketball wise?
Yeah.
Motherfucker dribbled the out the ball. Motherfucker played though. Motherfucker couldn't shoot to save his life though. He couldn't shoot to save his motherfucking life. But he gonna pass that motherfucker. He gonna dribble that bitch and pass that motherfucker.
Hey.
No bullshit.
I never was a point guard, man, until...
Lanny, you started all this bullshit out here with this AAU shit, man. You started all these 1,000 teams we got out this motherfucker. Because you was giving that bag up back in the day. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Gun. I gotta dumb my shit down.
Hey, who shoot the most, Trey Kelly or Chase?
You.
Damn! I agree.
That's a great fucking answer, boy. Good God Almighty.
It's a difference in gunning and getting buckets, though.
Dude, you scored.
I was a high percentage. You probably shot about 40%.
He didn't play with nobody though. You had that game. You had 60 points against.
Fuck y'all.
It was me. It was Sherman. We had niggas that get the ball in the bucket.
And guess what?
You shot every fucking time.
And I made every shot.
Yeah, you did.
And now y'all didn't complain.
No, we didn't.
Y'all said go ahead.
Go ahead, do your thing. We older than. We ain't give a shit no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I never was a gunner.
Yes, you were.
You did, man.
You gun now.
Be honest with
I played down
yourself.
Chavez 2 months ago. I didn't touch the rock. I didn't touch the rock, man.
Answer your own question.
I didn't touch the rock.
Man, ease up.
I didn't touch the rock.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I took the basketball out. Gave to you, and I took the rock out there.
He's just trying to work you because when we start playing in the games, he don't want you shooting.
Nah, because he's a petty motherfucker, right?
Don't listen to that.
He know better.
That's a mind game. Hey, you never.
I'm a point guard now.
Big Jew, that's some bullshit, Big Jew.
Have you ever played with both of him and his brother played on the same floor on the same time?
Yeah.
Brother shoot way more than me.
You see how they are?
Yeah, Smith ain't passing the ball.
They terrible though. They mean as shit.
We
Smith
win.
not,
Ricky,
Smith
no
not
lie.
gonna pass the ball. Ball to pass the ball.
No lie.
The show is over.
No lie. No lie. Yeah. They ain't trying to fight you. They ain't trying to fight you.
Nah.
They like you.
Nah, because we won.
Our boy Shan got there in town one day, and they try to jump the dude, man.
Nah, I don't
The Smiths.
You don't remember that? Over Fairmont
I
Heights?
don't do that. You already know. That ain't in my character. Never do that. Never. You know that. I don't even do that. I don't even do that. He too sorry. He didn't even try to do anything to him. Sham got sorry shit. Sham got you some shit. I hope you listening.
Y'all try to jump.
Nah, I don't do no shit like that. I don't do no shit like that.
Y'all cooked him?
Who know that? I don't even remember him.
Something happened.
You ain't never played against him?
I had to take the nigga out the gym.
Oh, he might have been scared then. That's the case.
Yeah, you scared?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he might have heard about me and said, "That's him. Let me get up out this. Let me get up out this motherfucker. Shit, I ain't trying to fuck with this nigga.
Damn.
Terrible.
Man.
Nah, these motherfuckers crazy. Big Jew, you was nice, Big Jew. Turn around, Jay Fletcher Johnson.
Jew was at West Virginia?
West Virginia, yep, no bullshit. Big Jew.
Tell Jay Butler, man, he got to come home, man. I'm not leaving him no kids to recruit at all. That's dead. Nah. No.
What you say? You must be here the ball.
Man, go ahead with that shit, Rob.
Yeah, rah-rah. He damn sure did.
Hey, he told
Rah-rah. He damn
said,
sure did.
he warned them. He said, don't throw the ball on my
I
head.
gave him warning, man.
He gave him a warning, and he
gave him a
gave
warning.
all his homies a warning before the game. Man, if one of these niggas throw the basketball all on my fucking forehead, I'm gonna lunch out.
That's not basketball. That is not basketball. It really ain't.
Oh, shit.
It really ain't.
That's your fault.
He warned them.
You got a bad attitude, man.
Not got a good attitude.
No, your attitude is fucked up.
Nah.
It really is, man.
Just don't have him and his brother playing the same team, pick up ball anyway. That shit's terrible.
Only
They be cheating like shit.
everything got to go smooth. If they win,
Yeah, they win it good.
they win, and the game goes smooth.
Don't let the game point for the other team.
We actually never on teams on pickup ball though.
No more because y'all can't play together because y'all be cheating like shit.
Organized ball with the same team, but pickup we always play against each other.
I love playing with your brother.
And I be frying his ass. Yes, I do.
Man, Smith got to get on.
Oh, he be on the show. He gonna be on the show.
Who's that, Smith?
Yeah, he gonna be on the show. He gonna be on the show.
You got to call Smith.
He gonna be on the show. It's gonna be some funny shit though. I tell you that motherfucking much.
That sound about right.
Hey, Darryl Prue, we going with Michael Graham or Mike Smith?
Am I playing with or?
Oh, here we go with this bullshit, man.
That's how you know it's a
Michael
tough question.
Graham or Mike Smith?
I go Mike Graham.
Not a bad answer. I mean, either or.
And then I'm going Mike.
Either or. I asked this question before on the show, Matthew. One more time, you're in the show with this. Bootney Green or Linda Bella?
Booty Green.
Thank you. Hey, we're in the show tonight, man. See y'all next week.
Hands down.
Clarence Bootney Green will be here next week. In the show, baby.